Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me and you are able to watch my screen.
Yes,
So,
sir.
any doubts on the last demo? I already uploaded two demos in the YouTube channel. I hope if someone not attended last two demo sessions, you can go through demo one and demo two. Today is our last demo, third demo session that we are going to have. And tomorrow onwards, we are going to have regular classes. From tomorrow itself, we are going to start our regular classes. Okay. Let's start with the doubts. Yes, you can ask for any doubts, whatever you have. Please go ahead.
Actually, yesterday, last 10 minutes, I could not attend the class, but I have gone through the recording.
Okay.
Regarding the Redwood, were referring to some Redwood pages, right? Uh, is it related to AI, something like that? I just want to understand that.
Yeah, we'll discuss today
And
what is Redwood, what
okay,
is AI.
okay.
Yes, yes.
And regarding the enabling, also, you did some setup, right? There's a location.
Enabling and all, we will discuss in our training how we will
Training.
perform.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So let's go for first detailed syllabus copy. What exactly we are going to discuss in our training. That's what we are going to see. Let me open our detailed syllabus copy from here. So first we'll be starting with global HR module. First we are going to start with our global HR module. The global HR module is the first module, and of course this is base module. Global HR, or we call it as core HR, or we also call it as GHR, Global Human Resource, GHR. Okay. So this module is mandatory for every client. So if you put four projects in your resume, this module is mandatory in every project. So we are going to have four implementations in your resume. Means four times you worked with the implementation of this module. That's what we can say. So this module is used to maintain the enterprise details, and then we are going to have the position details, workforce life cycle, employees data, employees approvals, employee security, and employee hierarchies. This all we are going to have. Base level setups, whatever is required for the employees, that we are going to have here. That we are going to have here. That's what we see that here. Okay. That is the first module. Then after completion of the global HR module, what I'll do is two things we will do it. Once the module is completed, I will give you the assignment. I'll give you 6 to 7 assignments in global HR module so that you have to complete that assignment. Those all are real-time assignment, project-oriented assignment. Those assignments only we are going to put in our resume. Those assignments only we are going to explain in the interview point of view. If they ask you, you are telling that you have 5 years of experience here, 5 years of experience. So in this 5 years of experience, tell me what you did in global HR. Means you can go for explain about this first module, global HR module. Okay, next. After giving the assignment, second one, I'll give you the interview questions and answers. There is a separate Udemy course. I'm going to give it to you. Okay. So let me just. Udemy is a public platform. It is online courses. You can have a free account I will give you the free course here for the interview questions and answers module wise. First module is a global HR, right? So this I'll give it to you. Global HR module. So generally, this outside RTL students, they have to purchase by paying of how much amount this is. I think 800 rupees they have to pay outside people. Okay. So as you are RTL student, you are going to get free of cost. Here we will see the complete interview questions and answers. So we will be discussing this in our training, but you may not be clear, okay, what I have to consider more and how I have to go for explain in the interview, because they are asking me as an experienced professional, how I can go ahead with that. Okay. So that's what we are going to discuss in this course. This will be giving global HR. Next. After completion of the global HR course, assignment and training, Udemy course, FAQ, then we'll enter into the second payroll module. So payroll module, we are going to discuss how we will calculate the salaries to the employees. For example, your client is having 10,000 employees, 50,000 employees, or 2 lakhs employees. How the system is going to calculate the salaries for this employees, because salary structure is different from one employee to another employee, earnings deductions, absences, timesheets entry, elements. Okay. So this all we are going to, set up that. So how we are going to calculate, distribute, accounting, and transfer to the finance modules. Those all we'll be discussing over here. Those all we are going to discuss here. It is same thing. Once the payroll module is completed, we'll give you the assignments so that you can do the assignments and test it yourself, how far you are strong in the module. Then I'll give you the FAQ course for the payroll module. Where is that here? This is payroll entry questions and answers, so that you can go for enroll it. Okay. Then after the payroll module, second module, then we'll start with options module, options management. Absence management module, which is used to maintain the employee absences and nothing but employee leaves. So every employee will have some eligibility for the leaves, right? When you apply for a leave, that is sick leave or vacation leave or qualification leave or loss of pay, different types of plans, leave plans we are going to have, and eligibility is there. And these all details are different from employee to employee, right? So those all we are going to have it in the absence management. So as usual, we'll discuss absence management module implementation. Once it is done, then we will go ahead with our assignments as well as the Udemy course here. So this is our third module. This is also same cost for our outsiders. It will be 800 rupees. Okay. Then after that, we'll start with the talent management module. We'll start with talent management. So the talent management module, which is used to maintain the employee talent over here, it is. We are going to maintain the talent management details. Employee talent like files, goals, performance, talent review, success and plan. Simple modules, not much complex. There are 5 modules. If we combine all these 5 modules, it will be a talent management. Okay. So that also again another total 4 courses will be there. So you are saving indirectly 800 multiplied by 4. 800 multiplied by 4. Total 3,200 rupees you are going to save it if you join in this batch. It is so non-RTL students, they have to buy it in online. You are going to get free of cost this, because this is required. See, once the module we get training, what is the next step? We have to test ourselves how far we are comfortable, and we may get some doubt when you are doing some assignment. So we will have a WhatsApp group like this. In the WhatsApp group, you are going to ping us. Any doubts are there, then we are going to clarify it. For every batch, there will be a WhatsApp group here. There will be a doubts you are going to ask me and share the screenshot. And there will be other students who are going to give the reply. So it's like an good communication between the students and doing this all. Yeah. So next one is module. Once it is done, as I said, things will happen. One is assignment, another one is a Udemy course. Same thing. Second one. After completion of all these 4 modules, Then we are going to discuss technical. Technical is not mandatory. As I said, someone want to apply as techno-functional. You are perfect functional and you are expert in this, and still you wanted to upgrade your skills, technical side also. Then you can go. Somebody says that no, I don't want a technical, no problem. You can leave it. You can apply as a functional consultant. Okay, so technically you will be able to see only here the details. Here it is. One example you can go through here. It is technical. You can go through an example over here. It is okay. That's about the technical, like how we load the data, we extract the data, conversions, our conversion strategy, setting up the approvals, there is BI reports, OTBI, personalizations. This is all we are going to have. That's how we will be discussing here. It is. Yeah. So that is our syllabus copy here. It is. Okay.
Sir, one question, sir, here. Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Go ahead.
Sir, I mean, like after, as you said, right, like each one you will be guys giving an assignment. So, can you show, I mean, like, will you be able to show one assignment for us after each one end to end, or how was it, sir? Like after each
So we will be
module?
doing right here. See, I already given the training in global HR, right? So I will give you the project assignment. If you are comfortable with my classes, you can complete that assignment. You will find the solution in my classes itself for that assignment.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But end to end, like,
Already I given the training, right? Means training means definitely I might have executed, right?
correct. I mean, like after each module you said you'll be giving, but like I mean, when we enter into the industry, right, sir? So there we'll be having like end to end, right? So how will we be able to do that like end to end? I mean, with all the
Same.
modules along with technical, everything will
Yes,
be there.
yes. Whatever we have that in project oriented trainings, that only we are going to have in our training. No problem.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And also, like I've seen, like I mean, many of the interviewers, like if you're keeping 4+ or 5+ years, sir, so they're asking about AOR and those things, and also
Yes, it
those
is part
things.
of global HR, your area of responsibility, document of records, checklist, journeys. It's part of our complete workforce life cycle right here.
Okay, because I didn't see here. So will
It's
it
part
come in?
of it.
Okay, I thought will it come in advanced HCM or
No, no,
just
no,
like
no. It is a part of it. It's basic things, right? It's mandate.
okay, okay. And also they're asking like, I mean, if you have any experience in ORC and those things as well, sir, nowadays. So
So
apart
WARC
from
is an
global,
advanced. As I said that we will give you the videos if somebody wanted to go for learn those advanced modules. If you have time, that we can go for give it. So if you want to go ahead with that, you can learn. No problem.
that's the thing, sir. Like because only with these things, like will we get or I mean, each one will ask separate things, no? So that's the thing. Like just wanted to confirm, like how many modules we have to learn, like apart from these four. Sir.
I said 4 modules we are going to be perfect end-to-end implementation with project-oriented training, assignments, resume preparation, interview preparation with FAQs and all. If somebody want to learn the ORC module, something like other modules, those videos will be given with the free of cost. You can go for enroll.
Sir, what about compensation, sir? Compensation is
Individual compensation we will be discussing. Individual compensation. Okay. So these all are advanced courses. So if somebody says that I want to enroll for this course, I wanted to learn this one also, or RTL will give free of cost for our RTL students who has joined in this particular batch. Generally, 4 modules are sufficient. Very few companies they may ask definitely if somebody says that I learned. See, these are 4 mandatory. These 4 are mandatory modules. If you are expert here, still you have the capability, still you have the energy. Yes, I can grasp more modules, then you can go for advanced. If you don't learn the basics perfect and go for advanced, what is the use of that? We don't find the result over it, right? So if any interviewer start the interview, first they'll start your skill set in global HR, payroll, options, talent, and then okay, do you know ORC also? If you say yes, then they'll continue the interview discussing about the ORC or other modules. If you say no, it's okay, no problem. So we can say that my experience is in these 4 modules, last 4 years or 5 years. Yeah. Any doubts regarding the syllabus? No?
No, sir.
It will take for 2 months to complete these 4 modules.
2 months, 2.5 months it will take. So we are starting March end right now. So almost March is done now. So April, May, by June 15th, you can put your profile. You are up to date, day-to-day classes. If you are practicing, as I said, 1 hour class will be there, and you need to spend at least 2 hours for preparation by June 15th. Because in the training itself, I'll give you the complete resume preparation and the interview preparation, documents, everything. So according to that, you can put the profile by June 15th. So in the resume class, project class, documentation, and everything, in our RTL, individual people will prepare a profile. For example, you said that I want to apply as a fresher. Okay, I'll give you the fresher template. I'll suggest you to, yes, you need to apply that, whether you are fit for applying fresher or not. So I'll go through your education, year passed out, and I'll see your I'll see your experience levels, and according to that, I'll suggest, okay, you put 2 years, you put 3 years, you can put 4 years, like that. Individually, we will be discussing, so that it is a full-fledged, training. As I said, see, as I said in the beginning of that, our institution name itself, RTL Online Trainings and Placements. It's not like, okay, just we completed the trainings and just syllabus is done, like that. So training is important. At the same time, assignments are important. At the same time, important entry questions and answers. If they ask us the question, what we have to explain. So most of the people will be giving the answers, but that is not in a professional way, because you are putting 4+5+ years of experience. Definitely, they will expect in a professional way the answers. So how you have to give the answer? That's what the course is. This you find FAQs everywhere. You go to Google or you go to some Chat GPT, somewhere you will find the question and answers, entry questions. But uh, 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 how you have to go for explain in a professional way. Everybody can tell the answer, but you are telling that you have 5 years of experience. A single module, you have total 5 hours of explanation. It's not like only question and answer. You don't find in any other institution like explanation of particular question and navigation and how you are supposed to give the answer to the interviewer. You don't find everywhere. 4.5 hours for global HR. I think almost payroll also 2 hours options. Around 10 hours of purely interview questions and answers, you will find it from RTL. It's not only today. So this is keep on update. This is 2.5 hours. So this will be keep on updated module wise, because we are doing the placements, we are doing the proxy and promptings. So definitely every day we are going to get the questions. Whatever we get new questions, that we are going to update here. Okay.
And
So that's
sometimes,
what we support here.
sorry, sir. And sometimes they ask like if you keep 4 years plus, sir. So they expect like they ask for real-time scenario questions. So
That's
how?
what we are discussing in our complete training is real time only. I'm going to explain that training is completely project oriented.
Because
So what?
most of them will be asking real-time scenarios question. I mean real-time. I mean scenario-based questions, not real-time. But yeah, I can say scenario-based questions, sir. So apart from this subject-wise, they will be asking scenario-based questions also. So that is what like the other concern, like how we can. I mean, if any scenario-based questions comes, means then how we can answer.
How we will answer? You tell me.
I
Okay,
mean, definitely we will be
someone.
providing the training. I mean, with
Uh,
the training, definitely we can answer. But yeah, beyond that, also like we'll not be having any experience in this also. So
no,
that's the
first,
thing we
what
can
we have
understand.
to do is we will not be having the experience. That word we have to remove from our mind. Then only we can clear the entry. First
Okay.
point number one, which is very important for everybody. When you are attending for the experience by putting 4 years, you should not feel that I don't have experience. I am putting 4 years of fake experience. First, you have to remove that word in your mind. If you remove that word in your mind, then you can, yes, I have 4 years. I worked with 4 projects. I did this module. I have done this work and I have faced these problems. You tell me what questions you want to ask. I am ready to answer you. Okay, first interview, they asked around 20 questions. You answered only 6 questions. 14 questions you are not answered. Note it down, that 14 questions. Ask your trainer, ask your chat GPT, ask your Google, ask your YouTube, and then clear that 14 questions. Without clearing that 14 questions, don't attend for the second interview.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, sir.
Then
Yeah.
second interview, 20 questions again. You answered 10 questions. Still there are 10 more questions. You are not clear. Again, come back to your trainer, come back to your institute, or come back to your chat GPT or Google or YouTube. Let's clear that 10 questions. Without clearing that, don't attend for the third interview. Let's attend for like this six interviews. What will happen seventh interview?
Definitely, yeah, we can clear, sir. Yeah.
That's the
We'll be
way
able
of
to.
that's the way of preparation, and that's the way of training will happen from the RTL. Even me also the same type of attitude person in the training.
Yeah.
So how is the market right now? So
Market is always good. Market is always good. So Fusion applications, go to Naukri.com, search Oracle Fusion Cloud HCM with 4 years. Then you will come to know how many job openings are there. Go to LinkedIn. You have already LinkedIn some profile. If you do not have, let's create one profile. Okay. And see that, spend time. You will get a lot of openings here. The only thing is we should be very clear with the training. We should be very clear with the training. That's what I said in our RTL, because no other institution will not go with, module wise. Okay, this module is completed. I'm giving you 7 assignment. Let's complete this assignment. Any doubts are there, let me know. And I'm giving you this interview questions and answers. These are the things you have to put in your resume. No institutions, for example, 20 people are joined. 3 people wanted to apply as a fresher. Okay, prepare your profile like this. And some people wanted to have as 2 years of experience because they do not have the gap. Some people says that last 15 years I'm working in HR department or non-IT department. How I have to prepare the resume? What are the client names I have to put? If I'm putting some client name, how I have to prepare? These all things we are going to be the part of our interview. Yeah. Any other doubts now?
Hi, sir. My name
Yes.
is Manoj.
Yes.
Sir, I wanted to ask, is there any age factor in this profile? Like I am already 47-year old, right? So
So
will
you
there
are
be any?
already working. See, you are working some other organization, right? Some
Right,
designation.
right, right,
So
right.
that you have to put it as it is, no problem. See, let's say last 20 years you are working in banking sector. So
Mm-hmm.
what you have to do, 15 years banking sector, keep it as it is. Last 5 years Oracle Fusion Cloud HCM. So that banking sector, you domain, whatever you have experience, that is useful for the ERP sector.
Mm-hmm.
ERP
So I am already.
applications, ERP applications, there is no problem because ERPs are nothing but enterprises which requires more domain knowledge. Okay, especially for functional consultants. If you are going to apply as a developer, for example, Oracle developer, Python developer, Java developer, definitely they may feel that okay, for programming we may require fresh minds, 5 years, 10 years, like that, not more than 15 years. That's very senior level, right? So they may feel that. But
Mhm.
functional, always whatever the other experience you have, that will be added advantage.
Mhm. Like so, so I have 50 years of experience. I'm in HR domain. Recently, we have introduced Fusion HCM. So I'm working as an end user for last 1 years, and prior to that, working in EBS. So recently we have migrated to SCM, right? So my question is like, so how can we show the implementation experience? So
No,
like
that's
company.
see they
Mhm.
won't see whether your company is implemented Fusion HCM or not, whether you are part
Mhm.
of that implementation. So what they see is from your company, your pay slips and bank statement and other whatever you claimed. That's all, not more than that. So
That's my question is like you say that we can show the experience of 5 years, right? So like
yes,
the company does the background verification, they check the pay slips,
they
right?
won't see that. They won't see the in detail of that.
Okay, so because I am in HR, because our company does that verification and they check the previous organization pay slips, designation, everything, the leaving letters, right? So if I am working in a company, so the other company will do the verification. I think that way, that way your questions.
No, we are not facing that any issue like that. So they are not going to see your designation. In case if you say that you are working with some X company, okay. So provide pay slips, provide bank statement, provide PF number. Let's go for attend for the interviews.
Okay. So you're saying that will be not be any challenge on this.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay, so compensation, you're saying individual compensation, and what is the difference between a workforce compensation and individual
Workforce means for
compensation?
group of people, individual means everyone. Yeah.
Okay,
Workforce we are not going to cover, individual compensation we are going to cover. That comes in the payroll itself.
here let's go. Okay, fine. Thanks.
So fine, guys. That's about the syllabus copy of the HCM. Now we said that HCM with a redwood. HCM with a redwood here. So what is mean by redwood? Redwood is basically user interface. From front end, how you are going to open the application. Front end, how you are going to open the application. That's what. So earlier what happened? There was classic pages, nothing but a web pages. There were web pages. Then we got responsive UI. Responsive UI means which is compatible for both mobile as well as for web. Means that this can be you are developing only one page that is compatible for web as well as for the mobile. Then we got Redwood because now most of the organizations are going for AI. Artificial intelligence, AI agents cannot be built on top of these pages. Not possible. Nowadays, every client is asking agents. So that's why Oracle is moving this particular pages into the Redwood. Okay. So whenever we are learning human capital management, we should learn all the three. Classic pages are there, some of responsive UI pages also are there, and Redwood also is there. So, but Redwood, we are going to learn how to enable that, how to disable Redwood pages, how to go for customize the Redwood, or we call it as personalization. How we can work with the Redwood, how we can go for migrate this Redwood pages from one instance to another instance, like development to testing to production. Like this, how we can go for migrate the objects. That's what we are going to discuss. Okay. So what are the pages we see the Redwood? Different pages we see that Redwood pages. So this we are going to learn from the Redwood point of view. Development of new Redwood pages. That is purely technical. So technical consultants are going to VBCS, write JavaScript, and they build the pages. They are going to develop new pages that we are not going to discuss. Purely technical consultant. We are going to see all these options related to the Redwood. And of course, execution of the entire module, entire course, HCM, is on top of Redwood only. Not only me, anybody give the training, they must go for execute the HCM on the Redwood only. And if some of the pages are not working, like yesterday class we have seen, right? Some pages are not compatible. So what I have done, simply I have disabled. Means that page is still not having 100% functionality, because that is happening only in our practice instances. But when you are working in the real time, those type of bugs will be resolved by the Oracle, because that is a customer product, right? So customer has purchased it. It's a commercial license. This is a learning license, right? Commercial license means customer might have paid some crores of money. Definitely those type of issues will not be there. That Oracle will take care of it. So this is our instance which is for the training point of view Oracle has provided. So there might be some bugs, small bugs are there. That time we'll go for enable and disable. This is about the Redwood point of view, how we are going to work. So any doubts are there on the Redwood concept syllabus? Just give me 1 minute, please. Next, artificial intelligence, AI with HCM. Now everybody is talking about AI. AI is going to come down and it's going to take all our jobs and all. Here it is. So generally, uh, artificial intelligence, it will work on top of the application. It means, let's say your client is Reliance Digital. First, this client has to implement Oracle Fusion HCM. First, he has to implement this and make sure that the software is perfect. Make sure that the software is perfect and working. And top of this application, employees are going to use Reliance Digital employees, means Reliance Digital clerk, cashier, their salespeople, their buyers, the HR department, admin department, employees. These all employees, we call it as a users. Right? They are going to use this software day to day. Nowadays, what software companies are telling is why you need this much of workforce, or maybe we can keep this workforce, but agents will give you the best result in a faster way. If the human want to do it, it takes some time. For example, I have total 10,000 resumes in my database. 10,000 resumes are there in my recruiting module database. Given some posting for freshers, we received 10,000 resumes. Now my client is asking, okay, I need the people who are BTech, passed out in 60%, and who are located in Hyderabad or Bangalore, and who are good in Java. Entire resume we have to see. And especially in Java, who are perfect in the OOPS concept. And at least one project completed in OOPS project, and some basic knowledge of Python they should have. A person go through 10,000 resumes and see, open the document and see all this information. If person is able to see, maybe person or group of people, team of people are going to see all 10,000 profiles and go through, how much time it will take, how much accuracy you may be getting out of it. This is not possible if you go through manually, 100% accuracy, but it can be done by using the AI within minutes. Within minutes, it is possible. This type of places, like this, there will be hundreds of scenarios. Hundreds. I given just one example. Hundreds of scenarios are there. So those places, AI agents are suggested by the clients. Clients also expect. Okay, that is one point where the AI is going to be used. So if you want to implement agent in this area, first your client should have this software successfully implementation. Without having this successful implementation, you cannot implement artificial intelligence for your client. For example, all of a sudden, can your client implement AI? No, 100% not possible. First, your client should have some software, maybe Fusion or SAP or Salesforce or ServiceNow, whatever it is there. First point, your client should have a successful implementation. Make sure that your application has got stabilized. And top of this application, already your client employees are working perfectly day to day. This workforce, they may want to decrease 20% or 10% or 30%, whatever. Okay. So some employees are not working properly. They are wasting the time, or they are not up to the mark. They don't want to use them. Okay. Then what you will use on top of that? You can go ahead with the AI combination with these employees of 70% or 80% plus AI combination. And some of the places like this where the human impossible. And even if it is possible, after 1 week, your employees are giving the report saying that these are the out of 10,000 people, these are the people are eligible for this. Then where is the usage? After 1 week, if you get a report, then what you will do? You take another 1 week for. Then will the project will be there? I just need in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or half an hour. I need an email with the valid profiles of this so that I can start recruiting. So these places artificial intelligence comes into the picture. And number one, of course, definitely there will be some shortage here, either in the development, there will be some shortage here end users point of view. Definitely there will be some into 15% or 20%. That 20% is definitely in the organizations, they'll measure who are not working properly, who are wasting the time, who are not updating the skills, who are not taking care of my company, my business, my work, who are not taking into their minds. They are just doing the work, but they are not going to adopt my company business policy or business process. Then they'll try to fire. That's what happening. So that's where the impact 10% or 20%. Okay, and this is the end user point of view I'm talking. And when it comes for the software development point, many people are telling that artificial intelligence will do the work, software developer jobs are going to be lost all. There are two reasons. One here, whenever client wanted to implement artificial intelligence for their company, two things they can do. They'll ask the employees use the AI tools and work and start work. It means your client is not integrating their softwares directly with the AI due to any reason, security reason or license cost reason, or I don't need that much, but okay, some features are in there in UI, AI tools. Okay, I suggest my employees, let's learn those particular AI tools. Okay, some of the tools are looks like useful for my employees. Okay, let's use the tools and try to complete the work as early as possible with quality and this all. So this type of work is happening right now. Right now it is happening. So last 3-4 months, almost level 5 companies has suggested all the software engineers, okay, you are working in this project. You got some work today morning from your client or from your manager. Can I do this work by using any of the AI tool? Just search in Google or go to a Hugging Face. It's one of the AI network. Like, and try to see if possible any of the tool is there, or you can discuss in your team members. Okay, and try to use the tool and try to deliver in a faster way, in accuracy, in better way, and better point of view. This is happening last 4-5 months. It is already. This is one type of work. Okay, here we see around 15 to 20% of problem. Maybe there will be a firing 15 to 20%. Okay, I don't think so more than that it is possible. Okay, because especially when it comes to the ERP, I have not seen any of like Python full stack or Java full stack or testing tools or any of other approval tools, ticketing tools and all. I don't have much idea about the end to end. But when it comes to the ERP application point of view, maybe there will be impact on 15%, not more than that, because uh, uh, when it comes to the ERP product, there will be a lot of integrations and a lot of customizations and personalization changes. I don't think so. the AI will give you the exact answer or exact navigations. In fact, we have to have client face communication, and you need to discuss with the client and gather the requirement from them and prepare a document and get approval from them and start doing it migrations. But somewhere the repetitive tasks you can use the tools. Okay, it is. This is one. Another one is this is one place. Okay, this is already happening. It's not something future will happen. It is already happening. People are using some tools like ChatGPT or Copilot or Gemini tools. Okay, so they are trying to complete the tasks by taking the help from them. Another one is this particular application will be integrated directly with the AI tools and ask them to work. This is what the people are telling. Going forward, employee doesn't need. Directly you can give your work to AI tool and it will do it. Okay. So I don't think so it will work in the ERP applications because your client has spent some crores of money on the product and the requirement gathering, designing, development, testing, and everything has done by spending some crores of money and valid data, security, and all. If AI done something wrong on this particular application, for example, I want to cancel one receipt. Okay, so if you give the receipt number, by mistake it has done something receipt cancellation with other, including invoice also. It's a big mistake. So that will be automatically integrated with the government and taxes will be applied. This all. Okay. So this option, I don't think so the clients will dare to give this. Maybe if they don't find the resource, they may give this work to the AI tools or somewhere. So there might be some designing companies who doesn't have any commercial impact on the software. When I say commercial impact, for example, there are some softwares. If you raise the invoice, let's say today I raised the invoice for $1 lakh, 1 lakh in India, 18% GST, right? Immediately system will calculate the tax and will make the payment to the direct government 18,000 from your company bank account. There is no question of rollback. You cannot roll back that amount. By mistake, you raised that invoice. You lost the 18,000, and also you have to pay. You have to claim remaining. What do you call 82,000 income tax returns in your end of the year. Okay. So if it is happening for 1 crore, what happened? Already 18 lakhs is paid from your company bank account to the government. Okay. So those type of sensitive in the sense commercial integrations and all there in the ERPs and all. So I don't think so the clients will give the direct access to the application to your AI tool, but this is possible and the people are working now. But here impact will be very less. Still employees should be there and all that has to work. But one thing is clear, we must be very aggressive. It's not like something, okay, it happens in the team. Like we have to be aggressive and we have to start thinking what the client's expectation, how the clients are going on and what modules they are using. And we have to be proactive. That's all what we can say end of the day. Okay. So in this point of view, what we are going to learn artificial intelligence is when we say AI, there are two things. One is AI functional is there. Another one is AI technical is there. What is meant by functional? Functional is nothing but as a functional consultant, if I am going to introduce about this fusion applications ERP to my customer will ask, what are the different AI features are there in this software? Definitely, right? Well, for example, you want to buy a car. You will go to showroom and you will ask, okay, what are the safety measurements are there? What are the safety features? How about cruise control? How about automatic? And how about electronic other devices are included? So this question, same thing. If any client is going to buy the product nowadays, do you have AI feature in this software? If there are, tell me what are those features, how that is going to be helpful for me, and advantage of that particular AI features. Do I need to pay any additional amount for that, or it comes inbuilt? For example, if I want to enhance this AI features, can I do that? If I want to build a new agents, can I do it by recruiting the new employee? Do I need to make any tokens for that payment? These questions definitely the client will ask us, that we are supposed to give the answer as a functional consultant. Let's say in recruitment module, there are 5 agents given by Oracle. When you are giving the workshop, when you are going to conduct the workshop about ORC, that is our job. As a functional consultant, client doesn't know about the payroll module. So you are supposed to give the explanation about the payroll, and you are supposed to conduct one end-to-end workshop. Okay. We're seeing how to conduct the workshops, what documents will prepare and all. Okay. So when you conduct the workshop, definitely they'll ask you what are the features are there AI agent. There are 3 agents given by Oracle for the payroll module. So Oracle has given the agent means definitely there will be some usage. And we are supposed to explain about that 3 agents. These are the 3 agents given by Oracle, and this is how it will work, and this is what the advantage of this agents, and this all we are supposed to explain. That is functional. Okay. And at the same time, we should have some basic knowledge how to build a couple of agents. Okay. So those all things we'll be doing from the agent studio. Let me just show you. Go to tools menu. I see that AI agent studio. This is the place where we are going to see the existing agents. This is what we call it as a Redwood page. If there is a Redwood page, then only you can build the agents. So if you do not have the Redwood page, you cannot build the agents. So this is AI Agent Studio. Here only we are going to develop the new agents and deploy it. Okay. And I wanted to see how many agents are there in human capital management. You can choose the family human capital management. There are total 59 agents we have. I wanted to see in global HR module how many agents are there. You can choose the module global HR or payroll module. You'll come to know how many agents are there in payroll. 5. Okay. Involuntary interpreter agent, payroll run analyst, policy advisor, analyst, and court order assistant. 5 agents are there. Definitely client will ask you what exactly the use of this particular agent. Okay. And how it will work. That we are supposed to explain as functional consultant. And we also should know how to build the new agents. How can you develop a new agent? And what are the different tools are available? So if you want to build the agent, then you need to have some tools, right? Then it's required. So that's what you are going to have. Tools are used to do some particular work. Okay. And if you are building the agents, you will make it as a team, group of agents that are going to work. And then you will be able to work with some of the business objects for data migrations and all. So this is all we are going to discuss. Complete AI Agent Studio will be discussing, and we are going to develop a couple of agents, how it will work. Okay. What technical people will do. Okay. When I say we will develop a couple of agents, maybe document reading and other things we can do it. But I want to write some APIs, REST APIs. I would like to go for write. Or SOAP APIs, we wanted to do it. Or I want to write some Python script. Or I would like to communicate with third-party servers. This is all not functional job. This is purely technical, where you are going to write some thousands of lines coding and call that APIs and pass the input parameters and do some authentication and finally execute the scripts. So that's purely technical. So we are not going to talk about that. As a functional consultant, we'll be discussing in Fusion Applications HCM, these 4 modules. What are the agents are there? What is the use of those agents? How it is going to work? That we are going to discuss. And then what is the process in case if we want to build a new agent? What is the process? We'll develop a couple of agents. That's all. That's what we are going to discuss about the AI agent. Yeah. Clear everybody about AI syllabus part in our training. Anyone is having doubts, please.
No, clear it. So how do we prepare the document? So do we have any examples that? So
Sorry, which document?
preparation for documents, if anything. go live, right? Instead of like
Yeah, we are using the standard methodology, Oracle Unified Methodology, OEM methodology. There will be a kind of conversion workbooks that is for related for the conversions and all. We'll be doing that. We will see that documentation.
okay.
Yeah. Any other doubts? Please go ahead. You can
Hello.
unmute and ask. Yes, go ahead.
Hello. Oracle risk management and compliance. It is covering this technical level. HCM risk management and compliance.
No, that's not part of our syllabus. That's a different
Okay.
concept.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So this is about, guys, the syllabus for our courses. Next. So we'll take one more assignment now. Let's say the client is telling that there is an employee who is already working in our application, and we have the employee in our Fusion applications. I just wanted to go for terminate that employee first. Maybe that employee is going to roll back. The employee is going to roll back that particular decision. We wanted to go for this roll back this particular decision. How we will do it. So let me search any of the employee here. My client groups, person management. It's for searching this employees here. Search for employee here. And then go for employee record here. Go to task list here. I just want to terminate this employee, R1 employee. When we want to do the terminations of employees here we see the complete global HR tasks here. If you want to make some changes, employee updates here, want to assign some checklist, because the companies will provide some list of tasks needs to be done, joining formalities, right? Checklist, journeys, employment, calculating the seniority dates, who is directly reporting, rehiring process, talent profiles, document of records is nothing but electronic repository. An employee is going to join, he will go for produce some documents, right? So education, documents, certifications, previous employment, all these electronic records we are supposed to maintain in our system, and keep on, we have to update employee saying that this date is completed, please renewal this licenses, or this is all we are going to do, that area of responsibility, document of records and all. Right now the task is I want to terminate this employee. Okay, when you want to terminate, okay, April 1st is the last date. Okay, go for work relationship. Go to actions. There are multiple options like terminate and cancel work relationship. So termination is like, employee relationship will be completely closed. If employee is having multiple work relationships, one of the things you wanted to go for cancel. Employee is going to with us only, but we are going to cancel that particular work relationship. Maybe he's working as part-time with our company that I want to cancel, then you can go for cancel work relationship. But if we do cancel work relationship, what will happen? If you do termination, what will happen? That is very important. Okay. We'll be discussing that detail in our training part. Now I'm going to show you how to terminate an employee. Last date, today employee is informed 24th March, 24 or 25, whatever, 24th March. And the termination date is April 1st. That's what we wanted to make it. April 1st, we want to go for terminate. Yeah. How about the user access? Immediately you want to stop the user ID also, so that employees cannot log in. This 7 days also employee cannot work. After termination, you wanted to go for. So after termination, I wanted to revoke the user access. So from April 1st, he cannot log in. How about rehiring recommendation? Do you ready to rehire this employee going forward? Yes. Review the termination process. Go for submit. Some client says that for termination process, I need approvals. It required 2 levels of approvals. For example, one employee need approval from his manager, again his manager. Right. So 2 levels of approvals we required. So we need to enable the approvals. And approvals are different. For example, if you are going to terminate grade 1 employee, we don't need approval. Straight away HR person can go for terminate. But from grade to grade 5, yes, I need manager approval. So definitely that you need to go for configure in the approvals. So we'll be discussing that in the approval management and security, serial approvals, parallel approvals, first responder wins. So that we will be discussing detail. Okay. Right now we have terminated this employee. I wanted to see the termination process here. Again, go back to work relationship. We see the termination process here. This is how we can go for employee details here. It is termination. So whenever we are doing the termination, and if you want to go for rehire this employee after some time, or you want to go for reverse termination, then again we can go back to work relationship. Now go to task list here. If you want to rehire this employee, create work relationship. And you wanted to view the termination and reverse the termination, go to work relationship. Now this is the resignation. Termination date is April 1st. Notification. 25th March employee is notified. He has given the resignation letter. We approved it and we also confirmed April 1st is the last date. Meanwhile, employee decided, no, I don't want to leave the organization. I want to continue. He said that, let's roll back. Go to actions, view the termination. There is a button, reverse. No, termination is okay, but not April 1st, April 10th. The last date, I want to make it as April 10th. Okay, you can go with correction. Okay, so let me go with a reverse termination. Click this button, reverse termination over here. Before, on or before April 1st means reverse termination. Once April 1st is done, then you cannot do the reverse because already April 1st, employee got terminated, he left the company. After April 1st, if employee is going to come, then it's going to be rehire, not reverse, because he left the company. After 24 hours, anytime he can come and join again, no problem. But that will be rehiring. That will be a rehiring process. If it is on or before April 1st, okay, that's going to be a reverse termination. Okay, so these type of differences definitely you will get confused. So we have to be very clear. And we have to go with explanation in the interview point. Okay, so whenever we are attending for the interviews, okay, reading the documentation is very important. For functional consultant, the major skill we will get it from here. So whenever you are going to complete a module, once the module is completed, we have to go through that particular module and read the documentation. This is very important, documentation. So documentation reading skill will improve your confidence level. Your confidence level will be improved. And you will be using the functional words when you are explaining in the interview. So the question they'll ask you, tell me what is the definition of work relationship? Nothing but relationship between the employee and company. Actually, that is right answer, but not professional answer. The professional answer is work relationship is nothing but the relationship between the worker and legal employer. Worker means employee only. Legal employer means company only. But general people will say employee and company. These two words they will use. But you are a functional consultant, you are a software engineer, you are working in Fusion HCM last 5 years. You must use these two words called worker and legal employer. You should not use employee. You have to use the worker, and you should not use name company. You have to use the word called legal employer. Okay, so this type, I just give an example, just two words like this. Almost all the topics we find, functional words when you go through the documentation. Okay, so whenever the module is completed, I will give you that list, documentation list. You need to go through. You need to go through the documentation. Mandatory. Okay, so two things will be there in the documentation. One, it will improve your confidence level. Two, it will be useful to talk about more functional words, professional words in the interview point of view. Okay, yeah. So that's about the training part, where how we are going to execute here. This is what actual our work. Yeah. So any doubts here, please you can unmute and ask me. This is our last demo. Any doubts are there, please ask me now itself. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to have regular classes. We done 3 demo sessions, 1, 2, 3. Today, third demo we have completed successfully. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, same time, the meeting ID will be changed. People who has enrolled for the course are going to access this meeting link. Any doubts, please let me.
So what is that document you said, sir? Sorry, I lost the internet. So what is the document you were saying, sir, just now?
Oracle Unified Methodology, OEM methodology documents. We'll have configuration workbooks. We are going to have the requirement documents like that.
Sir, what we are covering in the technical part?
Technically, we'll be discussing how we can go for build the reports. Complete syllabus, technical syllabus, but example will be only one. Example, how to load the data. So what is loading process? How to load one data. What is extraction process? How to extract one data. Securities and approvals, of course, we go with detailed process here. And how to build one BI report, how to register the report, how to give the security in the report. And what are BI, OTBI reports and personalizations and Redwood personalizations, AI agents development, that we are going to.
Okay.
And guys, thank you. Thanks for your time you spent with me last 3 days. And if you have any other doubts after this session, also you can communicate with our admin. And enrollment process, fees process, and placement process, everything you can communicate with our admin.
Sure. Thank you.
So for enrollment and everything, talk with this number. In case if they are not lifting, you can put the WhatsApp message. Maybe they'll be in call with other students. Okay, so you can go for put a message, WhatsApp message. They'll come back. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chandra. Thank you.